What happened when you and your company, when you marched out of Ramsdorf?
Eventually, when we came into Ramsdorf to take the town, my company commander said, I was with machine gun.
Machine gun?
Yeah, I was machine gunner. We had fours to a machine gun. They had a machine gunner, they had two guys were carrying ammunition, you know, and the sergeant. And they said, you point when we go in. I said, oh my God, it's going to be tricky. So I was pointing and I survived. And then finally, after the whole day long, we came back out, we retreat. And the company commander said, and I thought I'm going to be pointing again and get the first one out of there. And they said, you be tail.
The last.
The last. You're back guard. I said, oh my God. So
Was it the most dangerous part?
Yeah, I thought it was. But then the whole company marched, there was a big open field, plowed field, that had woods on three sides, like this. And it was a farmland, and there was nothing going there during that time. And they all wanted to march into the woods and hide, you know, and they went, but they had to get across that open space into the woods, and we were far behind. And while they were, that whole battalion was in that open space, the Allies was all the way around all three sides already ready for them, and just had a turkey shoot. And they just mowed everybody down, and we weren't in there yet. They said, well, we're getting off to the side, and we went off to the other direction into the woods. And as far as I remember, there was nobody alive. And my mother and dad got an official notice from the German government that I was killed in action.
Oh, okay.
And that was that incident. They thought I was one of them, you know, because there was nobody alive. But since I was the rear guard, I didn't get into the trap. We went four of us, we went over to the side, and that's how we got behind enemy lines. And then on my mother's birthday, that was September the 12th, 1945, I was marching into town from prison camp, alive.
Yeah.
And my mother wasn't even home, and there was a guy by the Karl-Heinz Vincent. He was a little younger than I, he wasn't in the army yet. And he says, what's my mother? And they said, she's with the grandmother. They said, go get her. And I was just like, I turned around and there she was. She was a supersonic kid. And she grabbed me and hugged me and kissed me and cried and carried on, you know, because she thought she got to know that I was dead.
So what really happened to you?